Gov Capital warns of a potential 7.5% drop in Bitcoin Cash by August 22. First, let's catch up on how the price has moved today. Bitcoin Cash has posted an 8% increase today and is now near the $228.20 level. Here come the analysts' daily predictions. 30. Rates believes the price could move to $244 by tomorrow, which is nearly 6.9% higher. Traders Union expects a move lower for Bitcoin Cash to $227.05, a decrease near 0.5%. According to CoinLore, it might retreat toward $221.38, an estimated decline of 3%. Another forecast released by Gov Capital notes Bitcoin Cash could weaken toward $211.12, a projected decline near 7.5%. And to wrap up crypto predictions predicts $198.44 by tomorrow, a decrease of 13%. This one shows the highest return potential. The 5 forecasts are in. Let's go beyond that. With forecasts in mind, let's explore what's behind each one. Looking at the forecasts as a whole, the likely range for price movement is between a drop of 13% and an increase of 6.9%, depending on the analyst. As a result, crypto predictions shows the highest projected return with 13% gain in value by August 22. Put simply, you could come away with between $5 and $130 for every $1,000 you invest. Looking at volatility data, Traders Union's forecast indicates the most probable price movement with a 79.1% chance of success. Taking all the forecasts together, I've mapped out a consensus outlook. Consensus projections indicate Bitcoin Cash might slip toward $220.40, down roughly 3.4%. Alright, let's drill into it. The consensus view suggests a 3.4% dip by tomorrow. On those same terms, your capital could potentially move higher by 3.4%. On a 1,000 position, this might represent $34 gained. In addition, this consensus outlook for Bitcoin Cash carries a probability of about 47%. Let's take a moment to explore the market direction for the next 3 days based on analysts' views. 30 rates highlights an upward outlook for Bitcoin Cash. According to Traders Union, Bitcoin Cash is likely to trade sideways. Also, CoinLore anticipates Bitcoin Cash holding close to current levels. Gov Capital suggests bearish momentum will dominate. Additionally, crypto predictions expects losses to extend. By merging analyst perspectives, the consensus indicates Bitcoin Cash leaning lower in the short term. So, the majority of analysts expect Bitcoin Cash to move lower in the coming days. 2 days back, 5 forecasts were published. Now we can see how they matched yesterday's reality. In the end, yesterday's market closed at $223.20. Yesterday showed that most analysts were right about the direction. Crypto predictions achieved the most precise outlook. Let's go through the outcome piece by piece. The daily range included none of the forecasts. Looking at ROI, some forecasts closed in the green, and the highest figure was 10%. Here's the daily overview. A simple summary of all results. Meanwhile, CoinPrice forecast had a probability score of 72.9%, $18.20 in accuracy, and an ROI reaching 10%. Take a moment to notice who stayed most in sync with the market. Let's see how tomorrow's forecast-based returns vary between Bitcoin Cash and several others. Bitcoin Cash doesn't reach the top this time, as Athena shows the best potential profitability of 8.5%. Here we're looking at Bitcoin Cash and 4 random cryptocurrencies. The full profitability comparison is already published on my website. If you're tracking Bitcoin Cash regularly, leave a like to get more updates like this one. Bye-bye.